Hey, today we're going to do a tutorial on a Chrome Music Lab app called Arpeggio. Now I want you to repeat the word arpeggio after me. Arpeggio. It's another Italian word. Like our tempos have the largo, andante, allegro. Those are all Italian. This is another Italian word. Super fancy. It makes you sound smart. Arpeggio. Now, an arpeggio is when you have one note and you have two more on top of it. So 3 notes altogether. You might know some of the syllables in music for those already, but if you don't, just repeat after me. Sol, and your hand's gonna go over your forehead, almost like you're touching it, but you're not. Like you're checking your temperature. Mi, so underneath your chin, like you're posing. Me, taking a picture of me. Okay, and then do. Now, it's normally by your belly button, but I'm sitting down, so it's like a fist, like you're gonna go fist bump, yeah. Okay, so just a fist. Sol, mi, and do. Now, do is our low one, it's our bottom note. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. If you ever have sung those together, that's an arpeggio. Now, on some instruments, they can play all 3 at the same time. Like a guitar could play 3 notes together. Piano, okay? Harp can play those together. A lot of the string instruments, okay? And some percussion like xylophone, glockenspiel, any of the instruments with the bars on them, they can play 3 at the same time. Boom whackers, if you have 3 people playing those together, you can play an arpeggio at the same time. Same thing with handbells, okay? But there are some instruments that can only do 1 note at a time, like your singing voice, okay? Flute, clarinet, all of the woodwinds, all of the brass, like trumpet, trombone, tuba, okay? Those can only do 1 note. So when we do an arpeggio, we do sing or play them 1 at a time. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on here, okay? And it's going to look a little different. Now, you now see all these letters, okay? You see capital letters and you see lowercase letters, okay, in 2 different circles, okay? So I'll refer to this circle as the outer circle and this one as the inner circle because it's inside. Okay, so that's one part. You see the play button in the middle, and then up at the top, you see these lines that are different colors. Now, this, I think it's black, so it's on the C arpeggio, so C. And this first one is our C. That's like our do, mi, sol. Now, I might not be singing the right pitches, but those are our syllables, do, mi, sol. Then you see this one, and I wonder what it is. Well, it's a do. And you see those colors are the same. So this is just a low do, high do. Now if this was do, mi, that must be a high mi. And then we don't have any other sol. So this is the one arpeggio pattern that it's gonna play for us on C, capital C. So I'm gonna play it. And if you can sing it that fast, I challenge you to sing along. Do, mi, so, do, mi, if you can. I'm not warmed up, so I can't try. I might fail. Cool. Now I want you to look at the inner circle, okay? That letter does not match, okay? But I want you to find the little C. Ooh, it's bigger, and you notice our me's got higher. Like our capital C is bigger, it got taller. You saw our arpeggio get taller. And if you click the little c lowercase, they lowered and it got small, just like our C lowercase is a small c, it got lower. And it almost sounds sad, but you do the capital C and it gets bigger, it's more happy. So our uppercase letters are more happy sounding and all of our lowercase letters are sad. Now, if you want to keep it the same, like, oh, this one's right below. It's higher, but you see, comparing the little letter to the uppercase letter is different. All right. Now, if you click this arrow up at the top right, you'll see a different pattern comes in. We still have our do, but we skip our mi. Do, so, mi, so. Do, so, mi, so. Do, so, mi, so. Oh, I see. I already messed up. See if you can sing along or do our hand signs. It gets tricky. And it's fast. Now, I'm going to click the lowercase letter. See if you can hear and see that difference. It's almost like you're sneaking around. You know, you pranksters, I like to play tricks sometimes. Pranks on April Fools. It kind of sounds like you're creeping around, going to go play a prank on someone. All right, and that's that pattern. Then this is just our normal basic arpeggio, no fancy pattern, starting at our do, mi, sol, do, and that's it. And the lines are longer, so the sound is longer. Ooh, sneaking around now, trickster. Back to the happy. Love it. Now this one, we start on our high do, so it's the same hand sign. It's just high above our head. So do, yeah, no, that's our do. No, that's our sol. See, it's so tiny. All right, sol, mi, do, sol, lo, so. Do, sol, mi, sol, do, mi. And they're going so fast. So can you do it starting on sol? I don't think I can. We're gonna try it. No, I already messed up. It's too fast for me. But get ready. You're gonna see, can you hear the difference? And you see it get lower and it changes colors. And we're back. Now, whew, now you see two lines, and that means you're gonna hear two notes at the same time. And you notice there's also a whole lot of them, so they're gonna go fast. So if you wanna try and take it on, the lower line here, use one hand. And the upper line, do the other hand. Can you do it? See, I would need to practice. Now you notice this one went from a dark to a light color. That means there are no more patterns, okay? So you can go back and repeat any of them. Now there's a couple more buttons I want to show you. Down here, we've heard harp this entire time, okay? There's one other instrument, if you click it, it goes to the keyboard. So you can hear a piano do the same thing. Now, if you have a piano at home, a challenge for you might be, can you play it with the sound? It's gonna look different because it doesn't have music. But C, you start on the C and you play that arpeggio. C or do, mi, and that's gonna be the letter E, and then sol is gonna be the letter G. So C, E, G. Can you do it? And when I click it, it plays all three of those notes together. All right, now one more button, last one. This one down here, this shape, it's an old metronome, okay? We don't really see those or use those anymore. You click on it, and that's our beat, okay? And here you see the guy walking, and on this side you see him running. So move this, and you see the number start to get lower. And that's our largo tempo. Say you want to go slow. That might make it easier to sing along or to do our hand signs. Let's say you want a challenge or you just want to hear them faster. Ooh, that's faster than presto. So let's see. Let's do one of the fast ones. Ooh. That actually sounds kind of cool. I like that. But for this next part, we're going to take it back to 120, which is our allegro tempo. Now, here's my challenge to you. I'm gonna, another one, as if you don't have enough already to try at home. I'm gonna create a song using different notes. So I'm gonna start with C, then I'm gonna go to the side. Same thing, then I'm gonna go on the other side of the C, and then back to C. So it's kind of like a song. I picked a note, C, I went on one side, on the left side, then I went on the right side, skipping over my C, and then I went back to it. So I made kind of like a figure 8. But let's say I want to pick a different note. So we're going to go to the exact bottom, and you see F, and that little hashtag is sharp, so our F sharp. We're going to do the same thing, but instead of going on the left, we're going to call that counterclockwise, because just like a clock, it's going to be on the opposite side. So F sharp, counterclockwise, and go to the other side, clockwise, and then back home to F sharp. I'm going to find that little one and do the same thing. Ooh. Then counterclockwise, then clockwise. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. And then back home. So my other challenge to you is pick any note on the outer circle, okay, any letter. Then after you hear it, go counterclockwise, then go clockwise, and then go back. And then do the same thing finding the little letter, okay, same letter, and it's going to be the same color. You can do them on any of these patterns, so just for kicks and giggles. So fun. Counterclockwise. Now clockwise. Okay. And back to the start. Now find that little letter. Now go counterclockwise. Clockwise. And back home. So, and you can toggle back and forth. Let's say you want to hear it on the card. So pretty. It's just really cool. And you can slow it down. It does kind of sound sad, doesn't it? So, have fun playing around with Arpeggio. Almost forgot what it was called. And just have fun. If there's one of the, I guess, pictures with the lines on it that you like the best, that you have created and chosen your own colors for and changed the speed on, send me a snapshot. Show me what you have created with Arpeggio. Or if you want to do a recording of it, I'd love to hear it too. So did you choose harp or did you choose piano? So let me know. Have fun.